I don't know if y'all knew this, man, but Ja Morant, the teenage kid that he beat up allegedly, filed the lawsuit. They released the body cam footage and all that good stuff, man, of him talking to the police and the police saying, "Hey, man, this dude got a knot the size of an egg on his head." So it's obviously he got injured and all that good stuff, man. So he sustained injuries while at Ja Morant's house because the police came to his house right after that. So it's safe to say he probably did sustain those injuries there. But the proof of him getting jumped by Ja Morant and his friend, I don't know if we have that proof. But now we do have a counter lawsuit, right? And I want y'all to read this, man. I'm gonna read this, and I just want y'all to give me y'all thoughts, man. Ja Morant of the Memphis Grizzlies has filed a countersuit against Josh Holloway, the high school basketball player involved in an incident during a pickup game at Morant's house last July, as first reported by Daily Memphis Drew Hill. And court filings via News 5. Morant said that Holloway intentionally threw a basketball at his face, which could have ended Morant's career. All right, that first one. But wait. This first one, right? Please don't tell me this is what is. Come on, seriously. You trying to make it seem like it was self-defense. All right, so it sounds like he's not denying that he whooped the little boy butt. Now they're trying to do damage control and give an excuse why he whooped him. And the first excuse is he threw a basketball at my face, which could have ended my career. What y'all think about that?
Hey, bro, that motherfucker whooped the cowboy shit out that motherfucking boy.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
That motherfucker beat the cowboy shit out that motherfucker. Hey, I wouldn't even touch a basketball if I was him after that shit.
Ja Morant didn't come up with that statement. That was the lawyer that he pulled out of some McDonald's Happy Meal and was like, "This is it."
Zion lawyer.
Huh?
You think it's gonna work?
Hell no.
No, not that one. I didn't see the rest, but that line.
Okay, that line, right? But explain to me how a basketball to the face can end your career.
I just said that shit at the end of his career.
A broken orbital bone that requires multiple surgeries. You can't
career ending, Chris. Career ending.
You have to wear a mask, and you probably won't be able to play the same that you play without a mask. I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm just saying. I'm seeing what his lawyer.
That's your job on here, Chris. You're the devil's advocate, bro. Thank you.
I'm saying what the lawyer probably told y'all. Like, hey, listen, this is what we're gonna run with, right? If you ever got to play with a mask for the rest of your career, your numbers go down. He ruined your career. You never get another max contract because he broke your face with a basketball.
Ja Morant has caught alley oops that was harder than that. What that kid threw that ball at him,
bro. Hey, first of all, he need to fire the lawyer that he got. Whoever the lawyer was, fire that motherfucker immediately.
They trying, but that's what you're supposed to do. When somebody sue you, you gotta give them a counter.
Fire that motherfucker immediately. Your job is, I'm sorry, blah 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 blah.
Just pay the money.
How much you want? How much? I'll set out of court with you. How much you want?
That's what you supposed. What happened to that? Just set out of court. What happened to that?
Hey, dog,
it's not even that serious.
Listen, or talk to your lawyer. Tell your lawyer to come over with an offer. Hey, this is how much we want.
Exactly. All right. He said he walked aggressively toward Morant with his fist clenched as if he were about to hit him. So now he's saying that he feared that he was about to get attacked. He threatened to return to Morant's house and light it up like a fireworks show as he left. Now, is this after he got his tail whooped?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is after he got his butt whooped. All
Bro,
right.
He whooped the cowboy shit out there. Beat the bejesus out.
And this article is coming from CBS Sports. He threatened Morant again in a Snapchat post. Okay, I need to see this Snapchat post. He lied to the police about Morant flashing a gun. So he's saying Morant never flashed a gun. That's probably one of the things you really can't prove because there's no cameras there. He's gonna need a lot of witnesses to corroborate that, and I don't know if anybody is gonna be willing to do that, knowing that Ja Morant probably gave him a little money. Who knows? violated a court order by leaking details of a sealed case to the media.
I believe that.
How did he leak the details? It's not like he had the footage.
Well, details could be just like all this stuff right here, or certain things about the investigation.
The police leaked all that stuff. That kid, remember, this is the reason why it happened last summer, and we just now hearing about it. The kid didn't say nothing. This got leaked because Ja Morant flashed a gun and got in some more trouble with the Indiana basketball team, and he was in the limelight, and everybody went to digging, and this all of a sudden came up. The police probably leaked this because they felt like he got away with something he shouldn't have got away with.
I think this came out. I think this came out before the Denver incident, though.
What did
the thing from last summer? This came
not from the kid though.
Yeah, yeah, it did come out because everybody was talking about that. So the case had happened a long time ago. It happened last year. It kind of deaded or whatever. We didn't hear about it until just now. And then there was the mention of the gun. And then the Denver incident happened, which made it seem like, well, now the gun story from that incident sounds a lot more believable because now he's out here brandishing guns on IG Live. So this came out before the Denver incident. And then the Denver incident just was like, man, we trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but here you go just being stupid. and then it just piled on after that.
MJ, hey, the number on the bottom of the screen, if you want to call in real quick and give me your expertise on this, since your dad is a detective. I like to hear what you got to say about this.
7.5 years, man.
Let me be quiet.
But okay, so and he said that's interesting though, violating the court order. All right, so
he wasn't worried about no little 16-year-old kid walking towards him with his fist balled up.
Exactly, I doubt it. Caused Morant to be subjected to castigation and ridicule, and made him suffer both personal humiliation and impairment of character and reputation that he has worked for years to build in the Memphis community. Don't start talking about no Memphis community, because the reputation he got in the Memphis community is he a shooter or something like that. So I don't want. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Yeah. Then he said in the Memphis community, while making him more circumspect when dealing with the media. So he's blaming all this on this kid. On this incident. That's pretty interesting, man. MJ, what's up, man? That's you on the phone?
Yeah. What up, Mel?
Hey, I'm chilling, man. So you said this is BS. Why you say that?
All right, for starters, if you an NBA star, okay, you John Morant. Number one, you making these claims about this dude, correct? That all this shit. Y'all just beat his ass. Okay?
Right.
You know you in some shit. So now you're gonna try to file a counterclaim to make it seem that you're the victim.
Yeah.
When in fact I don't think you are the victim.
Right, and I don't think nobody think he's the victim, but this is a good legal practice to countersue when you're being sued, right?
Maybe it is, man, but it's not the right thing to do, bro. You do something wrong. You did something wrong. You apologize and you settle it.
But that's if somebody did something wrong. What if? Playing devil's advocate.
Boy, the devil is gonna be at your house in 1 second if you keep.
What if he actually didn't do it?
Nah, man, he did that.
I don't. So I personally,
bro. Did you see that? Did y'all see the pictures of the kid?
No.
Yeah, he not that big,
bro.
No.
So I don't personally think like somebody will go through all this trouble after it was all said and done already.
That's like Makai getting mad at me and walking up to me with his fist ball.
And you put them paws on him.
Yeah, and I just beat the brakes off of him. Just
and jump him too, because the kid said that him and his friend jumped him.
And then call out my sons and come out.
Yeah.
It was like, come
So
on, dog.
you know what I believe more? I believe that the kid did get jumped, but it was probably Ja Morant's people. I don't think Ja had anything to do with it.
Well, it's the
He
same
did
thing.
that, bro. And if it's your people, then you're responsible.
This is true. However,
if
for
it's your
Ja,
people, you're responsible.
For Ja, it's this right here. It's a civil suit. It's a fine, maybe a suspension. For them, it's probably jail time and criminal charges. So if he's gotten accustomed to these people, then he's trying to look out for them and trying to make sure that he's always putting them on and taking care of them. Things that you feel like you need to do when you get to a certain point. I don't know why he feels the need to be that way, because he didn't come from that. If anybody he needs to be putting on is his family, which he did, call it a day. But for some reason,
here's my question. Why are you putting yourself in that position?
Because he's not smart. He's not being smart at all. He ain't learned nothing from Michael Vick. Michael Vick did prison time for something his family was doing. He was too busy playing football and doing all this. He wasn't involved in a dog fight like that.
He was funding it. That was about it.
That's about it. Yeah, that's about it.
At best, he was funding it.
Right, and he did time for that.
He did time for that. He lost everything for that.
18 months or something like that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he lost everything for that.
And he was never the same.
He never was the same. But if I was his cousin, I would have took that charge for him.
That's what you're supposed to do. Take that. You're supposed to do that. You don't let you don't let the money go down. You don't let Vic go down. How you let Vic do the time?
But
listen, my father was in Texas for 27 and a half years, and he even taught me you don't rat. You don't rat on your friends. You take the fucking rap. Or if me and my friends had a pact, like, listen, if shit went down, we all knew who had a record or who didn't. Whoever didn't have a record would take the charge, and we would back them up financially and shit like that.
Right.
So you don't put yourself in that position, man. Like,
yeah,
you have that much money. Stay out of the fucking limelight like that.
Yeah.
You know why it makes sense? It makes perfect sense. Because Ja is not a real thug, so he doesn't know the real thug code.
This is what the kid alleged. The kid alleged that something happened with a call on the basketball court. Ja Morant threw the ball at him, and the kid said he grabbed the ball and threw the ball back at him. Now this is all from the body cam footage from when the police came to his house, and that's been made public. So when he first told the story that he threw the ball back, I was like, man, why did you say that? Right? But he telling the truth. He said, I threw the ball back. The ball hit Ja Morant in the head or something like that, and he said Ja Morant walked up on him and looked at his friend and was like, should I whoop his ass?
Yeah.
And then that's when he went to beating him, and then and that's when the friend came in and they both was giving him some licks, and he left up out of there with a huge knot. And maybe he did say he was gonna light it up like Christmas or something like that before he left. But then that's when he alleged that Ja Morant went and grabbed his gun and came back out and brandished the gun in his waistband. Right.
Hey, listen. If you're a person who carries, or whether it's legal or illegal, and you just got your ass whooped, you got jumped, and let's say you got your burner in the car, that's gonna be your first thought, and you're gonna say, like, fuck that, I'm coming back and you come back and
man, what is he supposed to say? Like, what is he supposed to say? Even if he did say it, what are he supposed to say? The motherfucker just whooped your ass.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
what are you supposed to say?
Right, and
that's the point I'm trying to get. Like, you sometimes say things out of anger, whether you mean it or you don't mean it. Right. Maybe in this position he did not mean it. Maybe he did. Who knows?
Either way, it's still a threat. But look, either way, it's still a threat.
Yeah.
Either way, it's still a threat. But it was said after the fact, so you can't use that as a reason why you whoop this kid's tail. So that's number one. Number two is you can't use that first thing. He intentionally threw a basketball at his face, which could have ended Morant's career, because after the basketball already thrown and it didn't ruin your career, you still don't have a right to go and whoop his tail. That's not self-defense. You get what I'm saying? Like you like self-defense is when you're actively whooping me and I have no choice but to defend myself. But if I throw something and you get hit, you just got hit. Like you can't claim self-defense if the whole thing is over. You're not defending anything. You're just retaliating.
And listen, hey Mel, I could throw the ball at you and miss, right? You could come in front me.
Right.
You know, and we could either hash it out right there or or throw the hand.
Right.
It didn't even get to the point of having a discussion about it.
Right.
It was just like, all right, the ball was thrown. Okay, it just fucking missed me. Let's whoop this motherfucker's ass.
Right. And then
excuse my language.
No, it's cool. But then the last part of that and the most important part is that the kid is a minor. He's 17 years old.
Exactly.
So the assault that you put on him was an assault on a minor. Right?
Exactly.
Right.
That's
that
a
makes
felony.
That makes the charge worse.
Right. That's a felony.
Man, first of all, what is a kid 16 or however old he was? What's making him come over your house and play basketball? Obviously, he was comfortable with him enough to do that. Then where's the dude's parents? Like if y'all had a beef like that, send him home.
Yeah.
My question is, the nice house that he has, the nice neighborhood that he's in, ain't none of them got no security cameras?
They probably did, but I mean, the security cameras go incriminate him. So you already know that. Yeah.
Just like Aaron Hernandez.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep. But yeah, thanks for the call, MJ.
All right, I appreciate you. So thank you.
All right.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, John Morant all the way